Hello everyone, Julia here, hello from Sweden and welcome to a new video. And today I want to show you my finished travel journal about my recent trip to Germany. I finished this journal yesterday. In the previous video I finished the main part of decorating my pages and adding all the photos and ephemera, and I did the journaling off camera and also added a few more tiny details, but mainly just some small stickers here and there. And now this journal is finished, and that's how the cover looks. And I also decorated the back side of the cover, but I just added a few stickers here on the back, and yeah, also added this travel guide to the front cover. I really like the colors of it and I think it kind of fits here. Yeah, so this is the first day in Hamburg when we just arrived. And this was not very eventful day. We just arrived to Hamburg and went to the hotel and went to sleep, and before that went to a restaurant in Malmö and in the airport. But yeah, this day was arrival day. This is already the next day, like the first full day in Hamburg. I was there together with my husband, but he was working remotely from the hotel for like half of the day, so I was exploring Hamburg alone. And on this day I went to a few stationery shops, and I already showed what I bought in those shops in the first video about this journal. I will leave a link to that video that you can see all the stationery that I bought during the trip, and also there are links to all the shops that I visited, to their websites and addresses, and I will leave all the links again in the description box. Yeah, so on this day I was just mainly walking through the city, exploring, went to the harbor. I really like harbor areas, all the boats and ships, and it's just really nice and relaxing to be somewhere next to the water. So I just was sitting there in that area for a while and enjoying the view, and weather was really great on this day. And then we also went to the brewery for dinner before the concert. That was the first concert this week, the Halo Effect and Meshuggah, and that was the main reason actually why we came to Germany for two concerts, one in Hamburg and one in Berlin. So that was one of them, the first one in Hamburg. And this is already the next day, and again on this day I was exploring the city alone. Went for a walk in the city center and also a bit away from the city center, just was walking a lot and exploring the city and going to some nice bookshops on the way and some stationery shops. But on this day actually I didn't buy anything, and in the evening we went to a nice craft beer pub for dinner and to try some local beers. And this is already the next day, Thursday, and it was the last full day in Hamburg. First I went to this really nice stationery shop, Rosa Quitte, and spent some time browsing there. It was really cool. The shop is very beautiful and they have a really good selection of stationery, and I bought there some stamps and tapes, and here I tried some of these stamps. I bought this small butterfly stamps and also this bee stamp and bird stamp, and also some tapes and stickers, so I included all that here. Then we went to this building of Philharmonie, and you can go there for free. You just have to take a ticket at the entrance, but you can go for free, and there is a really nice viewpoint there. So I took this booklet there, that's how it looks, and basically you can go up here and enjoy the city view and like walk around like all this way around. And yeah, as I said, it's free, and also this is, I think, the longest curved escalator in Europe. So you also kind of an attraction in itself, I guess, but it's just an escalator, like a really long escalator. But it's very convenient because you don't have to walk all that way up, you can just use this. And yeah, it was really nice to walk there, and the city view from there is very nice, and also weather was very good, so we spent some time there. And also again walking in the harbor area. And then we also went for lunch to a cat cafe, and this is a chain in Germany actually called Katzentemple, like a cat temple, I guess. And I've been to one of these cafes in Munich when I lived in Germany, in Munich. There is one in Munich. So I've been to the one in Munich, and I really liked it. It's a vegan cafe, and the food there is really great, and also really nice and cozy atmosphere. And all the cats, of course, you can pet them, play with them if they're in the mood. Just really nice to be next to animals. Yeah, so we went for lunch there, and it was really good. And I took this menu with me for my journal. As you can see, menu is quite big, and there are many different things like sandwiches, salads, burgers, bowls, whatever, and some desserts, and also homemade lemonades, which are really nice, and also some cakes. And then we went to Miniature Wonderland, some kind of museum with all these dioramas of different places. The biggest part of it is Germany, but there are also other parts of the world. I also found Sweden there, and there are also some European countries and South America and some other parts of the world, and like with all these nice interactive dioramas, like there are many fun things to look at, and everything is in miniature. And yeah, it was a fun experience. It gets a bit exhausting after a while because everything is so tiny, and it's just hard to look at all those details. And after a while, at least for me, it was exhausting, and like I have really bad eyesight, and for me sometimes it's hard to concentrate on something small, and everything is tiny there. Yeah, so at some point it got kind of exhausting, but still it was really nice. And I took this map, so as you can see here, there is a big area. There is a big area here dedicated to Germany and Austria and Switzerland. Then also here we have Italy, Monaco, and on this part that's South America and Antarctica. And yeah, there was also Sweden and like Scandinavia in general. Yeah, so it was fun experience. I'm not sure if I would go there again, probably not. I think one time is enough, but it was interesting, and I wanted to go to this place already for a while. I've been to Hamburg a few times, but never had time to go there. So it was really fun. And then we also went to a very nice cocktail bar with some special signature cocktails, where basically every cocktail is like a piece of art and presented in a different way and has a different story. And yeah, it was really cool and nice evening there. And that's already the next day, and on this day we took a train to Berlin and met there with some friends. We were staying at friends' flat and also going to the concert with friends. But first I went to another stationery shop, to Luiban, which is a travelers company partner shop in Germany, and they have this special partner shop stamp there, and also some nice travelers company products. So of course I had to go there. And yeah, then we also went for a walk and went to a really cool metal bar in the evening with friends, and so it was a really nice and fun day in Berlin. And that's the next day in Berlin, and it was raining and weather got really bad suddenly. It got cold again. On the previous few days it felt like it's already late spring. It was so nice and warm, but on this day it got cold again, so we didn't really go for a walk, but I went to another stationery shop called Moranga and also bought a few nice things there. It's also a very nice shop in Berlin, and I have this postcard from pen paling Paula with stationery shops in Berlin. So here is Luiban, here is Moranga. I haven't been to these shops, maybe that's for the next time, some ideas for the next time. And then we went to eat for lunch to a Vietnamese restaurant, and then went to another concert with friends, also the Halo Effect and Meshuggah, the same bands, but in Berlin. And it was really nice. We had a great time there. And this is the last day when I already went back, so it's just a few pictures from the airport, and yeah, nothing really special, but I had this last page left in this insert, so I decided to use it and finish this journal. So all this insert is dedicated to this one trip to Germany, and this is a short trip insert from Travelers Company. I already mentioned sometime that I really like to use this short trips inserts because they don't get as bulky as the regular ones, because as you can see I like to add a lot of papers and ephemera, and I added really many additional pages to this insert, like maps and some postcards and stuff like that, and it's still pretty flat, I would say. For the amount of stuff inside, it's still kind of flat. So yeah, now this journal is finished. I will take it out from this cover and put on the shelf another finished journal this year. I think it's my third finished journal of this year, and I really like how it turned out. And I kind of like that now many of my travel journals are dedicated to one trip, like one specific trip, one country, one city. I hope you liked this video and that it was interesting for you, and as always, thank you so much for watching, and see you in my next videos. Bye!